Hey everyone, before we begin, if you find these updates helpful, just take a second to hit the like button and consider subscribing for daily insights on what is really going on with our money, economy, and future. Now, let us get into something that is going to affect almost every American whether you shop in person or online. Retailers across the country are preparing to raise prices, and the reason behind it might actually be you, or more accurately, all of us. If retailers make less, they start laying off workers. If those workers don't have jobs, they can't buy anything either. Used goods, yes, the things you already own, are about to become very valuable. With tariffs raising prices on new goods, the used market is going to boom. So make sure to subscribe for more updates like this. Let me know in the comments, have you noticed any stores changing their return policies? Are prices rising in your area? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. That means the extra couch in your garage, the laptop you barely use, the clothes that no longer fit all of it could sell for more than you'd expect. And the best part is, you already own it. You don't have to pay more to flip it. This is why we're seeing platforms like Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and OfferUp becoming more active. People are waking up to the fact that selling what you don't use could actually help you beat inflation. Used goods are immune to tariffs. They're already here. And because new items are getting pricier, shoppers are turning to second-hand options more than ever. It creates a domino effect, where every part of the economy starts to contract. Fewer jobs, less spending, more layoffs, it just keeps going. If you think this sounds familiar, you're right. We've seen it before in previous economic downturns. The big difference now is that it's not just inflation or interest rates causing this. It's everyday consumer behavior, fraud, and global policy shifts, like tariffs all coming together. See, we've gotten used to this return culture. You buy something online, it doesn't fit. You don't like the color, or maybe it just wasn't what you expected. Retailers are tracking return behavior. Serial returners might face stricter policies or even get blocked from returning entirely. Second, consider whether now is the right time to buy something new, especially with tariffs possibly kicking in on July 9th. And third, look around your home. What do you have that you don't need anymore? There is a strong chance that item has value, and maybe even more than what you paid for it. We're in a strange economy, but there are still smart ways to get ahead. So, you return it. In many cases, returns are free and simple. But here's the problem. Those returns are costing retailers billions of dollars a year, and now they're looking for ways to make up for it. That means higher prices, stricter return policies, and in some cases, even penalizing people who return too often. A report from August 2024 showed that some retailers had already started giving people incentives not to return items. For example, they offer you a gift card or a coupon like 15% off your next purchase if you just kept the item. A lot of people did keep it, but they never used that coupon. The store saved money on return logistics, and the item technically still got sold. Fast forward to now, and retailers are taking things further. They're starting to charge for returns, or at least exploring it. Amazon sellers in particular are already raising prices because of return fraud. Imagine someone buys a brand new pair of shoes, keeps them, and sends back their old ones in the box, claiming a return. It happens more often than you think. The seller processes the return, and boom, money lost, trust broken. And even when it's a legit return, sellers still eat the shipping, repackaging, and resale cost. That's why prices are quietly climbing in, why we're all going to pay more soon. Now, if you think that's the worst of it, there's another huge factor coming into play: tariffs. On July 9th, the temporary pause on Trumpier tariffs is set to expire. That could mean a massive price spike on products being imported into the U.S. Electronics, furniture, clothing, you name it. Retailers know this. They're rushing to resell returned items as fast as they can before tariffs kick in and make new inventory even more expensive. This is where something called reverse logistics comes into play. It's the process of taking returned goods, refurbishing them if needed, and getting them back on the shelf or into a resale channel quickly. In fact, the reverse logistics industry in the U.S. is now worth $150 billion and is expected to grow even more. Why? Because for many companies, reselling returned items is the only way to stay profitable without jacking up prices even higher. And here's where things get even more complicated. If prices go up, people buy less. If people buy less, retailers make less. But here's the interesting part, and possibly the opportunity in all this. So what does this mean for you? First, don't assume you can keep returning things for free. I'll continue tracking all of this as it develops.